It is a Saturday. Those even who work on Saturdays work half day, even banks work half day. I mean, those are the most important institutions today. Without the banks. Okay, every other various institution or company that everyone is working for is quite very important because they pay your bills, man. They put food on that table, yeah? It is a Saturday. Yeah, from morning you had time with your family, or you could actually also carry your family and go have some fun with them down at a Greenlight Stadium, Bababet on Duparaka, where the Manchester United fans, Arua, will be taking on the Arsenal fans. And then after that, there will also be a game between Manchester United fans, and I know most of you out there are going to say this is being biased because they played Arsenal all along like Adule. You get Arsenal was played alone. Manchester United fans versus Arsenal fans, and then they are combining Liverpool fans and Chelsea fans combined against Man U. Those ones will come after playing Man U and Arsenal. Then the Liverpool Chelsea combined will also come through and play Manchester United. Then after that, that will not be the end of activity. For those of you that would want to go to Duparaka, carry someone 1,000 on you because of the gate fee or the gate tax is 1,000 shillings only. Send El Faloni, Idu Jindi, Ikayele Mumpira, Man U fans, Penny Azima, trophy celebrities on Duparaka and Indiani, Idu Mirua send as El Falutoko, me descended a Kugetia. Miane fialia dale ba tu dibodo baka di tubo ba divini ati ofia fa ine perne yore obia zika itrakale ma trophy celebrate dale ba fa ina wat friend do for the loyal falone adeno kurle perka pene ba el futo wisi do zu dre dale ko so miye muda miye mupira zi suda mbaza yave elebe kal sudu to ide mbaza nya mbaza niko mpira dani ya video soro msisa selema gaba de dinga de matching apa red as waruni ya dribble left right. So activity di obiti siro wekita ango mene na ede ango sasa ndo para kalale munduti ba yo sparkling clean ango mvede ni la leta mimi sini ala ne ndenzo se so obiti fukita obiti kule ango de we aweta materase weke ango de ra imangoro webo duki bandi parade abadra bani yikodo afande ro parade left right ingazo asili area trophy batedi ngadri ni badi mu trophy de deni dile rondo para ka paria wale paria de kade tsaba saronde tsatedo so romidio maniera fredia prando atim pro kore manu fans kino ave Arsenal fans be prada mavuti abadi Chelsea fans ekiti Liverpool fans bale kaneki anibala ndi mu yale ya sedele ro ba ba wa de kiti kivin Man U fans ka ve ando todozi ani aziba tsene ngarate banga ne todale ko ba vini alwazi ngapirare ekevini azinga afaro ekevini azinga half day ngone dozo buche sizuku sazia bazirke sisoro miteke de kadie sisoro medene duru mede boda zido boda ndisa mi bond praka mede mon prade ne then amavuti on dress ekevin do itrazina zina dare abado tuki matie zidalo iki etidili bani tidili aba ye Mungu ziki no Mungu mafe ma duki dini EPL ye mateyo UPL ma duki ni English Premier League makapu itrusi ni apazo dezuba kan mudini alusiani ma producer ni dio me mute dile diri manyu fanation tene mene ate wo mudale ipatidi ni so kablen divini yele ne iyo amavu wara kifu avenale gonro bani ofupira dia reka yele nera Man U fans andro ki woro ntupraka ate kale mi amba ka baziwe timu bedro fulala gura kate Man U fan ni dido ezare nyari azina ra onveki dini dilekai adansi woro Islam ware idio dati malimu ni bonve katekista ni bonve padre bonve atolopie badivindo yo di Matthew de Pero Mungu zina da vutinsi agudi matidi ozo manganya badvintini opi Mungu zisase so date di daide ne ba yo mani tolo emini Man U fans pimo mwandro madriare odozi azandra dasi Man U fans turisi mane beare yeki mo mudani omurambu mudatrandra ba rongo omunda da TV ni andrala andro se de divini ngangwa on to prakari okay azianda dinde tauni asire androdile dise ba tauni arapevu inyaso matema nega ata mitimu tse support pirai imu karibu ewe mi office emubade evulale mega badai amadivini ye amogo news a bit badria maza kopeni randro sidiba afelo then Manu fans pinimega first term went like that, and initially we always know that with first term together with football, but this time around netball wasn't played because they have also introduced football for girls, and we did see the girls are taking part in this football. That was in first term, where we did see the overall winner was Idiofe Girls that emerged after beating Mvara Senior Secondary School. But then when it came to the nationals, they did go to represent. That was Idiofe Girls represented with Mvara Senior Secondary School. And in there, the regionals this time around were in Koboko, and every other person camped at St. Charles Luanga, and there we did see the schools are from Moyo and Jumani, where the overall stars where we had in the finals. In the semi-finals, we did see Diofe Girls taking on Biaya Girls, and we did see Biaya beating them. And then in the finals, we saw Moyo Stars taking on Biaya. That was in the regionals down here. And Moyo Star beat Biaya 3 goals, I think, that time around, because we covered those are finals live on West Nile TV. So this time around, I think those activities just covered up every other thing, and netball this time wasn't played. So this time around, second time we always know is for athletics, yeah? Second time is always for athletics, and people have started cross-country, by the way. Preparations are going on. If you've been following on our different social media handles, especially YouTube, you've been seeing different stories about our colleague, Whistle Time colleague, there is Mr. Benson Pastore, who has been going out to the field, compiling stories of how prepared schools are ahead of the athletics competition. Those days, we used to call it Christmas. Hey, going to Barifate. Because, you know, going to a very strict boarding school, I mean, you people, we would not breathe. You go to school and start preparing on day one like this. Ta-da! You're preparing for Barifa, Christmas. So this time around, Christmas is underway. It's coming, and the activities will change a little bit, because this Christmas is coming with netball. Netball that initially used to be in first term. Our first time was taken up by both football for boys and football for girls. We did compile all the stories, and we brought them to you right here on your TV, favorite TV station. There is a West Nile TV. On Star Times Dish Decoder 477 in there. So basically, this time around, during that time, by the way, we got a lot of questions like, this time around netball and all that and all that. So netball comes back. Netball groupings for there is Arua City post-primary ball games have been revealed, and these groupings came through yesterday, where of course you will definitely have to be tuned and be very alert to get to know where, if you're a parent out there, you should be very alert, getting to know where the school of your child, or probably the school where you're paying fees from, is pitted up against. Or you could be an OG out there. You should be wondering which of your school is where and how. So in Group A, we have Arua Public Senior Secondary School, we have Arua Secondary School, we have Nile High Secondary School, we have Domi Senior Secondary School, and Destiny Comprehensive. These are some of the schools that, of course, are featured in Group A. And then in Group B, we have Mvara Senior Secondary School, we have Tarantino SS, we have Standard College, Arua Town College, then Naja SS. Those are some of the schools that you'll be expecting in a Group B. And then a Group C has Idiofe Girls SS, Michu SS, and then Arua Islamic SS. We have a Pop Paul 2 SS, and then a St. Peter's Aliva SS. Those are some of the schools that are in Group C. And then some of the schools that, of course, appear in Group D include Muni Girls Secondary School, where I come from, and then a Cornerstone SS, Soma Secondary School, Latibo Foundation, and then Manibe Public. Those are some of the schools that appear in Group D, and the groupings stops in there. There is Group A with about 5 schools, Group B with about 5 schools, those are 10, and then Group C has also 5 schools, those are 15, and then another 5 schools pitted in Group D, those are about 10 schools that will be taking part in the netball for Arua City post-primary ball games, okay? And then games shall begin on Tuesday. Of course, today is a Saturday, tomorrow Sunday, and then Monday. Yeah? We'll be having games starting on a Tuesday with netball. And by the way, basketball this time around takes a turn or a toll in secondary schools. Are you aware? We only used to see basketball just down here in where Demon here next to our offices and next to Emmanuel Cathedral. That's where you always see a basketball lot. But this time around, netball will go hand in hand with, of course, a basketball in there. And these games are going to take 3 days from 18th, that is a Tuesday, 2 days from now, up to, that is a 20th, yeah, which means Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If truly they will take only the 3 days that have been communicated. And netball finals will be played on the last day of athletics in Barifa. That's why before I brought in this story, I first dived into the story of Barifa of those days where we used to see Barifa and call it as Christmas Day. Because by the time you've entered the school gate, and you would only come out either when you're sick or when you're sent out for school fees or such ball games, yeah? So take note, games are starting on Tuesday. Netball will be played with basketball starting Tuesday 18th up to 20th, and netball finals will be played on the last day of athletics in Barifa. And athletics will start from 21st, which means they're giving a first priority to netball and basketball. Netball, which was supposed to be in first term, but this time around they've brought it to second term because first term had 2 activities, football, both boys and girls. We did see a lot of schools participating in. And netball will start on Tuesday, that is 18th up to 20th, and then athletics will start on 21st to 22nd, which means netball finals that will be played on the last day of athletics in Barifa will now be on 22nd. With, of course, with cross country will be at Mvara Senior Secondary School, just near our head offices of West Nile TV, in the morning from 8 a.m. And thereafter, they will head to Barifa for track and field events. I know most of you out there could be a little bit confused about what track and field events are. These are now where you throw in, they call them what, short put throws and all that. You see certain things like an arrow, you throw them, and then there are those that look like round stones where you run and then you swing your arm and throw it or dash it and all that. So basically that is what we call field and track events. After the cross country are being done at 8 a.m. at Veracina Secondary School, every other person will head to Barifa for field and track events in there. Then basketball will be played at Arua Demonstration School. This now rhymes with my exact words where I said that basketball, we used to only see it at Arua Demonstration just next to Emmanuel Cathedral in there. So basically, basketball will be played there in that Demonstration Primary School basketball court. And then a national tournament will be in Soroti, of course, where we'll see a couple of winners that will have worked hard, that would have emerged overall winners, will join in the rest of the schools. Like for the ball games for boys, this time around it was in Masaka, where we really didn't see any of our schools performing. Paida tried, were all eliminated. We did see Paida, Kochi, SS, and Veracina Secondary School representing us there, but they didn't go far. For football, it was in Masaka, and this time around for netball, national tournament will be in Soroti. And of course, if your school is going to take part in this, these days there are those photo albums that are required where you put in the picture of your participants. So for schools out there, 4 photo albums are required, and the programs of the fixtures and the playgrounds of COSA will be communicated on Monday. Yeah, the full programs will be communicated on Monday in there. So for those of you that definitely have been asking us a lot about, for those of you that have been asking us a lot about all these activities here and there, you have been answered, yeah? And basically, I think that was all we had for. There is the Arua City ball games. We'll be going off for a very short commercial break. When we return, we'll be looking into some of the referees that FIFA has sanctioned, including some players. There is a FIFA sanctioned in